So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted the theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade, just like Solly did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it. Hi everyone, Martha here. So we got really two news. One you might read, and I'm gonna mention another one. One you might know about. One you might know about because it's related to this and it's happened a lot. And so let's just get into it. We have Bernard Hill. That's his name. Bernard Hill, who played both Theoden and the captain from Titanic, passed away, and he did both those roles really good. I decided to do it in this video since I'm talking about something already Lord of the Rings related, and he was a Lord of the Rings character. So yeah, I think he did a great job in both those roles. Like in Theoden, he was in Lord of the Rings. It's not exactly the role that. It's not exactly what happened in the books accurately, but most adaptations aren't. But he did a great job what he was given, and yeah, and just the same exact thing with Titanic. It's not the same exact thing that happened in history, but he did a great job of basically going down the ship. So yeah, he was scared on her time during that moment. But he did it just like he does in history. So yeah, and then as Theoden, he made one thing. The main thing is how he reformed Theoden's death and how good he was with Eowyn when Eowyn saved him. That scene right there was like one of my best scenes right there. He did the rest. The other scenes was good. Like, even though in the book it was not him actually being possessed by Saruman. It's more of something that Grim Wormtongue was doing. Was this pretty much being bad version of doing a version of what's his name? Rasputin. Sorry, I just woke up, so my memory is not as clear as what it usually is, and I'm drinking my coffee, so sorry. Rasputin, and he basically Rasputin's just there to trick everybody, and same exact thing with Wormtongue, to trick everybody so he be actually in charge of the kingdom. So yeah, just took advantage of the fact that they're in war. That's what he did. So yeah, I mean, not like, yes, Saruman's involved, but he's not literally possessing him. So that's why actually what you want to say about that. But he did all the good roles of that character, those two roles, and probably other role that I don't know about. Good. So yeah, let's talk about the two movies. One movie that nobody probably knows about unless you look up stuff like I do or see random stuff online. Is that they're making another Lord of the Rings movie. Technically two, but this one, the one I'm going to mention, comes out later on this year. But the one I'm talking about right now doesn't have a set date yet because they just announced it. So yeah, they probably haven't start filming it yet. They're probably like getting the script ready and stuff like that. And that is The Hunt for Gollum. Now I don't know if that's even the title they're gonna go with. They might just call it Gollum because I guess there's a fan film out there that somebody made already about this. What happens here? Now, if you don't know what this is about, I'll explain it to you. So, what's going on here? That is that Gandalf wants to go and find out that who find more about the ring, and he wants to go out straight to the source. The source, but when I mean about the source, the last bearer. So we know he goes to get information in the Fellowship of the Ring, but he does more than just go to get information. He wants more. He wants exactly what happened with Frodo and hear both sides of the stories because he already heard Frodo's side of the story. Wants to hear Gollum's side of the story, so he has to get help tracking him down. So he gets help from Aragorn, who's a very good tracker. Do you remember the movie? And he also leaves because when they find him, he is in the forest of he's in Mirkwood, so they get him. They also get Legolas, because Legolas, the only reason why Legolas is there at the council is to let them know that we kind of lost Gollum. He got out. That's the entire reason why he's there. He's not there to join the Fellowship. That's why he's there. They just leave that part out of the movie because there's so much they had to talk about in the movie. They don't even mention this in the Fellowship. I don't think they do. I don't even think they mention in the special edition. So yeah, they leave this part completely out because he does get captured by Mordor, but yeah. So I really hope this is a good movie. I hope it's better than those Lord of the Ring, those Hobbit movies. And yeah, I have not watched that TV show because I've heard it's not very good. And I heard that they're kind of changing history, and I don't like when they do that. I hate retcons, that's why I don't want to watch it. But this one actually happened. If you read the books, it actually happened. So yeah. So yeah.
It's still spring.
Okay. So that's the news on that. So I'm not done yet. Okay. The one who's directing this, is it Peter Jackson? Actually, no, it's not Peter Jackson. He is producing it, which is not the same thing. Producing is when they give money to the cause and give some advice about the movie or TV show, okay? That's what producers do. They don't direct it. So yeah. And who's going to direct it? Well, Gollum himself, Andy Serkis. And he has directed movies before. So it's not his first time doing it. So yeah, let's see how well it is. And there's another movie called that comes out later on this year, I think in December, which we hadn't even have a trailer for. If anyone want to correct me and let me know, I would love to actually see the trailer to this one because it's actually animated, and that is Lord of the Rings War, the rohirrim sub, that would have to do with rohirrim has to do with that battle where Theoden's kid gets killed. So that one will be animated. We'll probably have none of the same actors from the original, but if they do, they be voice acting, and if Bernard Hill's in it because he filmed it long before he died, so yeah. So I don't know which actors are in it. I don't know if it's actually the same continuity with this one because the fact that it's animated. It more reminds me of those ones that came out during the 80s and 70s of anything. Back when they made anime of Lord of the Rings, before these movies came out. Because you know, remember, there's 2 movies that had to do with Lord of the Rings, and one that has to do with the Hobbit. Yeah, they were directed by 2 different groups, even though they 2 different companies. Even though they, when you buy them all together, like I did a couple years ago, they come as a set, even though the same people didn't make all of them. I mean, they sound very similar. So we have The Hobbit, we have Lord of the Rings, the first part of it, which concludes like the Fellowship of the Rings, and like the first half of Two Towers, and we also have Return of the King, which does include some scenes that the Return of the King does not have in the live action version. So yeah, so that's basically it. I do want to see these 2 movies. We'll see how well they are and how well they compare to The Hobbit. So I don't know if this is going to be part of this Lord of the Rings one or what. I might have this by itself because the teaser is only 30 seconds long. So this is for Stray Gods, but came out last year. There's a DLC, I guess, coming out that has to do with Orpheus. You don't remember Orpheus is the one that talked to that wanted his wife back who died, Eurydice, and he looked back. Hades told him not to look back, but he looks back. And he ends up losing his wife. So let's see what this DLC is. Stray Gods was the musical one. So let's see what this DLC is. I did do a playthrough of it, of all the endings. You can find it on here if you haven't watched it yet. I might leave a link of it if you want to watch it, if you haven't watched it yet. So let's watch this trailer and find out what happens next.
I got it. Why
Army?
don't you start a new story?
A new story?
June? Oh, it's going to PC first. Darn it. Hate when that happens. I'll see if it's on console already, but there's also some animations I want to show you guys of Oswald. But both that looks pretty good. So we're going to play as Orpheus. That's cool. It's going to be a rock out musical. So, yep, that's basically it, guys. Like, her, and subscribe, and bye.